What's up, YouTube? Today I got a pretty good story for you guys. It's like a beautiful temporary moment of darkness and love. Basically, in short, I was wandering Las Vegas late at night and I ran into this girl and we did some things and hung out for that night. And then the next day, parted ways and never talked to each other ever again. For the time that we were together, it was something out of this world. It was like a dream. It wasn't real, you know? It didn't seem real. It's like really late at night, probably like 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm like coming down from like Molly and weed and alcohol and stuff, and I ain't got nowhere to really go. I'm just kind of loopy and just wandering the streets late at night, and it felt eerie, bro. The whole environment, this whole night with this lady felt eerie. You know, it felt like a Tim Burton movie. You know, it felt like there was this like subtle, silent darkness around me. Anyways, I'm walking the street and it's kind of chilly, and I see this girl across the street and she's kind of like walking quickly and keeps looking back and shit, and I see this like dude off in the distance kind of like hiding behind something, like following her and shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Seems like she needs help. So I cross the street and I'm like talking to her and she's like, yeah, this weird dude is following me, blah, blah. And I'm like, shit, I'll be that white knight in shining armor, you know? Like, where you need to go, I'll walk you there. It's cold, you know what I'm saying? And she was beautiful. You know, growing up on like Tim Burton movies and stuff, I always kind of wanted a girl that was like emo or like goth or just kind of like dark, you know. But I always wanted like a corpse bride type of girl, you know. I always thought it was like beautiful and elegant. Death to me is like peaceful, but this girl gave me a certain feeling, bro. Like, she was a chola, so she's like a little thick small girl, and she's got like the eyebrows that are like really thin and the pale skin and the dark makeup, you know. And she kind of looked like Betty Boop. She had that Betty Boop haircut. She was so beautiful, man, in like a dark way, like the girl from the Addams Family type of dark way, you know. And she's like, oh, like the more we're walking, the closer we're like breaking the ice and shit, you know. And she's like, oh, I'm cold, and so I put my arm around her. Next thing you know, like a mile down the road from like walking, we're like both in each other's clothes, you know, like wrapped up, huddled together and shit, and like just feeling on each other and shit. We're like trying to find something to do, and we end up going to this hotel, and the hotel was haunted. It seemed like everything about this girl was like dark and death and like shadows and shit. And we went into this haunted hotel and it was the weirdest thing ever. It was like, and I don't know if it's because like the drugs I was coming off of or like what, but like it seemed like a 1950s asylum hospital. That's what the hotel felt like, and that's what it kind of looked like. It had like this 1950s theme and like pastel colors, you know, and like very blank and empty. No one was in the hotel. There was no one there. It was like abandoned almost. All the lights are on and shit, and me and her are just like frolicking through it, you know. It seemed like if I was there on my alone, I probably would have seen some like scary shit, but like because I was with her, I felt like she was like attuned to this haunting darkness. So we were like frolicking around in it, you know, we were like having fun and like goofing off and stuff and enjoying each other's company in the midst of like this very eerie feeling, you know. And then I'm getting excited by it. I'm like, dude, let's look at more of this like hotel. Like, this is sick. I just seen some weird ass shit. I'm pretty sure I just saw a dude poking his head out the window, out of a window pane, you know, looking at us and shit. Like, it's getting really creepy. Like, I don't know if I'm seeing things. And I'm excited about it. I want to go explore more of the hotel. But she's like, nah, let's get out of here. And I was like, all right, for sure. And we go up to like a hotel that's like right next to it. And we end up having sex in the stairwell of the hotel. And it was trippy, bro, because like most times when I have sex, it's like, it seems like, I don't know, most of the time when I have sex, it's kind of like boring for me, to be honest. Like, but there's like sometimes in my life where like the sex has been really amazing, and this is one of the times. And it was the weirdest thing. And I remember like thinking back, like when it was happening, I was going through a lot in my life, and I thought fentanyl absorbed into people's skin and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was everywhere on the streets. So like sometimes I thought I was high off of fentanyl because I thought like I would touch like a piece of garbage or some shit on the street and I would get high from it. And so I'm like just tripping out, and this is what I'm thinking, you know? And basically though, like I had sex with this girl, and I don't know how to explain it, bro. The eeriness and the darkness that was all around us that whole night, it was like, it turned into like a euphoria. It's very hard to describe, bro, but like when I was having sex with this girl, it was like, we were like exchanging energy. Like I could feel it, bro. Like I could feel like something sucking all the energy out of me. And I'm not talking about like just normal energy, you know. I'm talking about like your soul energy, your emotional energy, your fucking, and your physical energy. Like I was just like I was having sex with her, and I felt like the shit was being like sucked out of me. Like she was sucking this fucking energy out of me, and it felt amazing. It felt like euphoric. It felt fucking crazy. Almost like if you got like an IV, not an IV. It's like she was sucking the soul out of me, but it felt fucking good. You know, like it was crazy, bro. I could feel like this darkness, this eeriness, and this like evilness, but like it was all peaceful. It's hard to describe, bro. Like a graveyard late at night, you know, with fog around and everywhere. Like that's what it felt like, and I wasn't scared of it. It felt good. It felt like really good. Almost like addicting. So I thought that this lady had like, this chick like put drugs in her fucking vagina or something. So as soon as I started having sex with her, I started like, I think like my dick came in contact with the drugs or something, and it got me high, and I'm like tripping out high as shit. Cause I was high. I felt really high, bro. But I didn't do any drugs. Like, and it was just her body and being with her, like gave me this extreme experience. And it was just insane. I remember thinking about like the feeling I got was crazy. But then, you know, we do the business and then we leave. And then I walk her to this neighborhood, and she meets up with this guy, and then I leave. And I'm pretty sure it was like her pimp or something. I don't know, but it was a cholo girl, and I'm super proud that I got to have that experience with a chola, because it was hot, it was sexy, and it was fucking dark, and like eerie. Yeah, that's the best word I could use to describe is like eerie. You know, like you just feel all this dark energy, but it doesn't hurt you. You know, it's just like chilling with you, and it's super peaceful. I don't know. So that's one of the memories that had occurred to me that I've been thinking about lately that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you guys ever experienced something like that before. I deal with a lot of things, man. I'm bipolar, I'm schizo, I smoke a lot of weed, and I'm pretty spiritual. And I've been through a lot in my life. And so, like, in this situation, I don't know if you guys ever been through a situation like this. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm living in another world. Maybe I experienced something spiritual. Maybe I experienced something not from this world. Or like, you know, I can't describe it to you. Like, it was like sometimes in life, like I go through these experiences that are so magical and out of this world, bro. And I don't know how to like describe it to people, and I wonder if like people can relate. Like, have people gone through the same things? And like I said, I don't know if it's because I'm bipolar, schizo, I smoke a lot of weed, but sometimes in my life I have these extraordinary experiences, you know, that are all like, it feels internal almost, but I don't know. But yeah, if you guys can relate to that, let me know, man. It's a pretty weird story, but